we saw something happening in March that we have never seen before. We saw this thing blooming and mushrooming and just ravishing every state. All 50 states had identified cases of COVID-19 by March of 2020. And since then, the rest is history. Talk to us about the contraction of the disease, the sequelae that you can expect as the disease takes root in the body, and what you have been seeing in the ICU with regards to the fallout from COVID-19.
Okay, so once again, I want to thank everybody for having me here. My name is Dr. Jennifer Butler, and I am a pulmonary and critical care physician at Piedmont Henry Hospital. And like my colleagues, Dr. Diaz and Dr. Avaji, along with Dr. Winston Charles, we have been on the front line of fighting this virus since its inception at our facility of March of 2020. So, we know that as of March of 2020, the World Health Organization classified the worldwide outbreak of the novel coronavirus as a pandemic. And it is truly a global phenomenon because it has not only impacted people health-wise, but also economically and psychologically as well. And so one of the major things we know about this virus is that it is transmitted via respiratory droplets. Thus, this push by major health organizations, including the Centers of Disease Control, for people to wear the mask when they're out in public spaces, for people to maintain and practice social distancing at least 6 feet apart, and also the importance of hand hygiene, making sure that you're washing hands and hand sanitizing as much as possible, and limiting your gatherings to same households and very, very, very small family scenarios. I think what has been unfortunately devastating about this virus is with our prior administration, it became a political issue rather than a public health issue. And so a lot of the very key and essential information that people needed to protect themselves and their families and their communities was wrapped up in a lot of political agenda. That being said, what we do know about this virus